Hi everyone, this is part 2 of my accident-free motorcycle riding from 1964 to 2022. On first part, I told you about my riding experiences around the world. And the reason why I'm doing this is because way too many motorcyclist fatalities is reported every year in this country. Between 4,985 to 5,000 something. 2020 is one of the highest ever. And remember, this 2020 is COVID time. And look at the numbers, 5,579. The closest is 2008 where there were 5,312 fatalities. So I hope someone will be watching this for his or her safety. Bumper system for my BMW R1250 GS Adventure and my freeway riding. I will do some explanation and some demo today. You know, cars have bumpers in the front, in the back. Vans, pickup trucks, large 18-wheelers, they all have bumpers. And not only that, because they're inside a car, they're protected on the right side and the left side with the doors. They have the passenger compartment in the back, and they have the engine compartment protecting them from accidents. Plus, they have airbags on the door, in the steering wheel, it's everywhere. Motorcyclists like us have nothing. We don't even have seat belts. All we have is that little round thing in our heads, and they call that helmet. And it's not protecting a lot of people in many ways. So I hope what I'm going to share with you will help you keep yourself safe from your riding or driving even at all times. Mind conditioning, my number one. Before you even hold your motorcycle key or car keys, here's my mind conditioning. My parents loves me, or my brothers, or my sister, or my children, grandchildren loves me, and I wanted to make sure that I get back home safe, and I do not cause any accident anywhere I am. So that's mind conditioning. First, if you love riding motorcycle, first love yourself, love your body, so that you can enjoy more riding of motorcycle the rest of your life. And that's my aim, and that's one thing that's kept me riding from 1964 to 2022. Have a bumper system for your motorcycle. Just remember, I said, all cars, you name it, trucks, pickup trucks, vans, they all have bumpers. We don't have. So I created a bumper system for motorcycle riding. I'll talk to you more about that and do some demo. Whenever it's legal, high beam during daytime riding, I do that if it's legal in your area. I stay away from large vehicles, SUVs, pickup trucks, etc. Because when you're close to them, you are hidden from other vehicle drivers. So keep that in mind. Stay away from soccer moms with kids in vans. Sometimes kids are quite noisy, and the moms taking them to soccer games can be distracted. So I stay away from them. I stay away from distracted drivers, like people who are using cell phones or playing loud music. I stay away. I be alert for stoplight runners. I will show you some demo today. And keep yourself visible at all times. And today I'm going to show you how we can do that. Here I am at the stoplight, and I'd like you to pay attention very carefully, and I hope you'll learn something. I do not use cell phones. I do not listen to music. I keep myself not distracted. I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to all the vehicles and the light. Look at what I did momentarily. Momentarily, I look left and right before I cross the light. Now, I'm going to get into the freeway and I'll show you how my proper strategy entering the freeway. And here I am at the stoplight. The next light is the freeway. So let's take our time. I don't want you to miss this. Again, of course, I'm looking at right and left before crossing the light. I'm going through the green light. And now here's this signal light or the stop light before you enter the freeway. And I'd like you to pay attention. As you will see, there's no one on this lane turning right and going into the freeway. Yet, I keep my distance from this vehicle. Why? I keep my distance because last minute he might change his mind and go into the freeway and cut me off. Then it's going to be quite a messy collision between me and him. So I want to make sure he's past this before I go into the freeway. And I'm going into the freeway. And my first action is to stay away from this section. And I will follow that white van. I will follow the white van. I'm not going into the left two lanes. There are 2 lanes here that are empty, but I'm not going there. Why not? Because I'm already doing top speed limit. So I will follow him. Today, he's my bumper. He's like, if you've seen the movie 10 Commandments by Moses, and divided the water so that people can pass through the river, and then the water will close. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using him to make sure that my lane is clear, and I will follow him. He's my guide. See, let them go. I let them pass. Now you watch as number of cars are building up. Then this one came by, past me. So what will I do? As soon as I'm past this white line and the coast is clear, look at what I'm doing. Now he's my bumper. My bumper is my guide. And I want to make sure that at least you have a minimum of 3 seconds away from him. Right now I'm at least 2 seconds or less than 2 seconds. And I'm following his left tire because I don't want anything in between his tire, like a piece of wood or anything that I don't want to run it over. So I'm following his left tire, as long as nobody is on the left side. doing 67, 69. Now what will I do? The number of cars are building up on this side. So what I'll do, it's time to check the left side and move and follow him now. He's doing a lot better, speed-wise. Now, you have to look at that car. He might go into the second lane, or he might go all the way to my lane. So I have to be careful with him. And just like what I said, that was exactly what I was thinking. He will move into this lane, and possibly he might move right in front of me. So I have to be careful, because at this point I don't think he can see me. You have to assume the worst, that he cannot see you. And that's what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is pass him. Now he can see my motorcycle and me. But I'm a little bit closer in front of my to my bumper. See, always I'm looking at everyone's attention. I wanted to make sure who's driving fast, who's not behaving safely, whose safe driving style is good for me. See, as the traffic builds up, I move to the next lane. Besides, he's doing a little bit faster. And as you pass vehicles like this, make sure that they will not cut into your lane. That is very important. Now he can see me. Can he see me? Maybe not yet, but I want to make sure, so I pass him. Now there's another car that might move into this lane and possibly into my lane. Now he can see me. And I can see him on my rear view mirror, side view mirror. And now, I don't want to be behind this pickup truck. I would rather pass him. So that's exactly what I will do. Pass him. And when at the right distance between him and me, I will move into this lane, because this lane will go into another freeway. That's the continuous. There's a big space between me, and the blue one. And I want to make sure that this white car will not cut into my lane, because this lane is going into the other freeway. So what I'll do is I'll pass him to make sure that he can see me. Now he can see me. But I'm a little bit close to this vehicle. Between these two, this is a better bumper, because using this as your bumper, you can see everyone ahead of him. But this as my bumper, I cannot see anyone in front of him. So this is a lot better to follow. So remember that. Now I'm following a big truck. I don't know if it's 18-wheeler. And then two vehicles behind him. I'm still pretty close to this vehicle. It's probably 1.5 seconds. My general rule is 3 seconds. 3 seconds following distance. Now I'm moving here towards the other freeway. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of space between me and the big truck. All these three vehicles are on the left, but I will not try to catch up the big truck. Why not? Well, there's no use catching up with the big truck because he's going to slow down at the end of this lane, number one. Number two, one or two or all these three might move into my lane. So I'm giving them all the space they need to do that. And at the same time, I'm safe. My speed is okay. I'll get home okay. He's slow, so I'd rather pass him. It looks like he's going to stay. But I'll keep my eyes on this vehicle. Are they coming back here? Probably not. But I want to make sure that if they wanted to cut in suddenly, that they will be able to do that. As you can see, I have a lot of space. But the blue, I think it's a Jeep, is right left of me, a little bit behind me. But see how much space he has here. And I don't know why he's very slow. So anyway, is he coming back here? Maybe not. And suddenly, the blue vehicle is speeding up, and he's going to pass me. See, I don't know why. Suddenly, he speed up and try to catch that big truck and try to pass the big truck, but he will not be able to do that because these two lanes will become one lane. And the other lane is where vehicles are coming from. See those long lines of cars? Is he coming back into this lane to pass the truck? I don't know. But I'm going to give him a lot of space to do that. But right now, I have this space. I'm still giving him the opportunity to move back in front of me. But it looks like he's not. So I'm going to take the space and slowly go to the left. And I'm going to follow the truck. Normally, I would not go here or the fast lane. But because I see a lot of vehicles here, I don't want to be part of that large group of vehicles. So I'm going to join that red truck into his lane and stay away from everybody. Stay away from, keep myself visible to everyone. See, he's got plenty of space between me and the red pickup truck, and there's no one beside me, and there's no one behind me. Again, it should be a 3-second distance. But right now I'm at least like 2 seconds. It's no big deal because I can see there's a lot of space in front of him. This car is going to cut in front of him. And this car will try to do the same thing because this pickup truck has a lot of space in front of him. Now, remember what I said. I don't like following pickup trucks. I don't like them as my bumper because I cannot see far up ahead. I prefer small cars as my bumper so I can see far ahead. See how far away I am from everybody? Now look at this guy. He might try to cut me off. He wanted the space in front of me, but I won't let him because I do not want him in front of me because he's too big. I cannot see anything. I would rather follow that small car. At this junction, I'm watching everybody. New pickup truck, this big delivery truck, and that small car. I'm watching everybody. And that pickup truck is speeding up now. I can hear his muffler. Sounds good, muffler. Now he's going to pass this, but he is not going to cut him off. He's going to be far away and move into the lane next to me. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is maintaining a big space between that car and myself to allow this pickup truck to move in front of me. That's part of my driving defensively. To be able to read what the intention of the other drivers. He has plenty of space at this point. Now, you have to watch carefully at this point because there's another big trucks, pickup trucks, and small car, all congregating into a small place. So I pass this pickup truck, so now he can see me. He can see me, but I'm way too close to this pickup truck. Is he going to speed up? Yes, he has to speed up because he doesn't want this big truck next to him. And of course, I will be doing the same thing. I don't want to be next to this truck. Now I have to wait and see where I'm going. I don't want to follow him and there's another vehicle with a trailer, and this car is right here. I don't want to go here and cut this off, so I'll wait for the right opportunity. At least this car is speeding up, which is good. So with my left is free, so I have to go to the left now. I don't want to follow that pickup truck with trailer, so I need to move another lane. And I will be using him as my bumper. Now, bumper system on the street. You have to watch everybody on the street, at the stoplight especially. You have to watch the guy following you. Is he tailgating your motorcycle? If he's tailgating your motorcycle, do not tailgate the car in front of you. I also do not ride with other motorcyclists, with other riders, because I wanted to ride alone. Why? Because at the stoplight, I have the chance to move between two cars, two vehicles. At least they should be small cars. And in between two cars, you're safe from behind. You cannot be rear-ended. They will rear-end the vehicles next to you first, the one on your right and the one on your left. You got me? And you're almost ahead of the driver's position, and where they can see you both drivers can see you, and they will not race you across the stoplight. So you're safer on the right, on the left, and the rear. And folks, that's my bumper system. If you have any questions, please let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and maybe I was able to help a little bit here. Bye for now.